Hello, this is Lena from Lena's Crafty Corner. I'm back with Rachel's weekly challenge. It's week 17 and it's using postcards and printing out on vellum to make pockets on the postcards and then just covering the other side, or having the other side as a journaling spot. I think that's what it was. I'm just starting that. I didn't start that straight away. So that's 30 seconds. Because I can't see my camera, I'm just using that more actually. I mean, I am obviously timing myself, but I possibly will have to stop and start this one. I've tried for several days to find time to do this video and thought I'm going to do it today, and if I have to stop and start it, I'll just, pause my timer and then come back. So what I've done is I've pulled several different types of postcards out. I've got these ones that I've just printed onto, they are vintage ones that I printed onto white cardstock. These ones are some digital ones that are a wedding, from the wedding album, so I wanted to do something with at least one of those. So that's a different type. And then these ones are the same as those, but they're printed onto coffee dyed paper. And what a difference they make. So I thought I'd do a variety. And then, just because I thought this was so cute, I've got this little tiny one I'm going to make as well, if I have time. So I'm just going to move that one just out of the way for now. And I'm going to start with one of the plain white ones for a start. I'll just move those just out my way. And what I've got is I've got several lots of different printouts on vellum. Some of these are from Rachel's antique papers. Some of them are my antique, well, not really papers, but documents. So I've got some of those, and some of these are printables. So I've got a variety. I've also got some papers here for doing the journaling space on the back. So this one, I'm going to use this as my journaling space. Yeah, I'm going to use that as my journaling space. So this side is going to have the pocket on it. Now, Rachel put a book page on there. I've got some book page. I'm just trying to see what else I've got that would look. What's that one? Just looking what else I've got here. Oh, I've got some of this. It's book page, but it's just a piece from the inside of a vintage book, and it's got some stainage on it, so I like that. And I'm going to just glue that. Have I got rid of, oh no I haven't, I've got my glue book here. So I think one of my glue sticks is just about running out. I've got two started ones, so I've got them both near me. And I'm just using this glue book at the minute. Still on with the glue book. And then I'll trim around this edge just to get it a little bit nearer to the size I want it, and I'll trim it off properly when I've finished. I nearly cut through it then. Yeah, so that's the first bit done. And then I've got to decide what vellum I'm going to use. Actually, I'm going to have to do that bit first, aren't I? So I'm not going to know where I want to be for the top. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that first. I had to watch Rachel's video a few times because I just couldn't get my head round the different ways of printing on the vellum and printing on this, and and I would have probably done it myself and been all right with it, but when I'm trying to follow somebody else, I just couldn't seem to get my head around it. Yeah, so that's the side I'm going to use. This is the side I'm going to use as a pocket. I've got some of this lovely vellum that I've printed a butterfly background on. Quite like that one. That's one. This is a digital. I like that too. I'm just wondering, oh, that looks pretty with that rose. Oh gosh, I like that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to try. Oh, if I can get it out, I've got my ruler stuck, so I'm going to try and tear this with my tear ruler as straight as I can on those lines, up against that edge, I mean. Oh, I'm rubbish with it. Absolutely rubbish with it. Tear ruler. Oh, it hurts my wrists trying to hold it down. Look, I've made a right mess of that. Goodness me. Probably be better when it's not such a big piece. That's it, when I've got such a big area, but when I'm going across this side, I'm not so clever. Look at that piece. What am I like? Right, let's get that. I can trim it off. I don't know whether you're supposed to glue it down first, actually, before. I don't suppose you're supposed to. It's probably just the way Rachel did it. Right, I'm going to cut that piece because it's all jaggedy. Jaggedy, is that a word? Maybe not. Put that to there like that. And I think my glue of choice will be Fabri-Tac. That's my top edge. And of course it's all a mess, my glue. Oh, one of my cloths. So, let's have a bit of this down here. Ooh. Across the bottom. My glue's really thick and gunky. Right then. I'll make it that way. If there's any bits that I need to just trim off, I'll trim them off afterwards when I've let this really stick down. Yeah, I've got some bits over there, look. So I do it with the tear ruler and then I go back in with my scissors and cut it. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? So that's your you pocket down this piece here. And then this side, I want to put a bit of something on there. Let's just move those bits out of the way for a minute. It's got a mark on it. It's got a bit of... Right, what do I want to put on here? Because I don't think Rachel did this as journaling space. She said she was going to put some journaling space inside. Yeah, I think she did. I'm just looking at these little flowers here. I might still leave a bit of this as journaling space. Don't know, I've just got some bits at the side of me that I thought that I've got for the rest of my journal, so I've just sort of grabbed some of these to see if I like these. I might just put a bit of something behind this. This is some old book page. Don't want introduction on there. It's just a poem, or a bit of a poem. So I might put that on there like that. Some other little bits there I might use. Do I fancy a little bit of lace or something instead of just behind there? I may do a bit of this vintage lace. So I might pop that just hanging off a little bit, and then quite like that. Thought my husband shouted me. He's dropped asleep. I think he's just dreaming. Had a really busy day today, so he's just having a minute while I'm in here. Oh, it's really cold today. It's been pouring with rain, only 5 degrees. And in fact, there's snow in the rain. So, and we were hoping to have another visit in the garden tomorrow with my daughter, but it looks as if that is not going to take place because I'm not sitting out in 5 degrees. So a bit disappointing. Oh, quite like that. And then that's got the pocket area there, and just a little bit off there. Quite like that one. So do that one. I can't wait to do this little cute one. So I'm going to have a go at this. Now this is really, really tiny. You can see by the size of my ruler there, 7 centimetres by 4.25 centimetres. So it's very little. And I think I'm going to do that one this way up so I can put a tiny tag in it in the... And what I've found is on the vellum, I'd printed out some of these lovely ladies. This is from I can't remember which kit it is, but it's Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And that will just about, I can trim it off, but that would just about fit on there. Just before I put it down though, I am just going to ink around these edges just so it isn't completely white, because I'm not putting anything else on this, so I'm just using tea stain just to go around there, and then just a little bit on the middle, just so it doesn't, I want it to just have a bit of shadow going through it, like that. So this one will be very quick and easy. So this is going to be your vellum pocket, and I'm going to put a tiny tag in it, but probably not in this video, but that's my intention. And that will go somewhere in a journal. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to have to be very gentle with the glue so that I don't restrict myself any more than necessary. So I'm going to go right to the edge. I'm over generous with glue, so I always end up with too much glue on everything. I always panic that something's not going to stick down, and then I put far too much glue on. Right, let's just get that on there. Oh, I think that one's really cute. I couldn't find any more of these little tiny ones without dragging all my other kits out, so yeah, ones I printed off. That's got a bit of glue on the back of it. That'll have to be wiped off. So I'm just going to cut this one down. So that will go this way on, because it's I've done it as a sort of a long way on one. Let's have a look. Let's get that off there. Oh, that is so cute. And then it'll just have something like, I mean, it's still wet this, but something like a little tiny, I'm just putting a ticket in it just to show you. Oh, I will if I can get in the gap. Obviously, I don't want to put too much pressure on it yet. Yeah, so then it'll just have something like that in it. But it'll be a tag or something. But even that looks cute like that. I like that. And you see from the size of the ticket how small that is. But I really like that one. So that's two. Let's have a look at another one then. What other one am I going to do? Let's do one with the, just so I get a variation, I want to do one of these. And these are on the white on the back. So what do I want with that? I'm just looking, do I want to put some papers on before? I could put something, but I don't like that straight on there. I like that. On that backing, if I was to use one of these papers here with the roses on from G Clear, I think I'm just going to stick that onto there. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, I think. I'm trying not to give myself too long to think, because it's going to take me too long to do them. And I think I might sew round these as well afterwards. I mean, I'm not obviously doing that as part of the challenge, but I might sew round them. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. So I'm going to end up doing lots of wedding journals. I mean, I've got a few weddings coming up anyway, so that's fine. But I mean, one of my friends who's getting, my actual friend who's getting married, and it's actually her wedding, she wouldn't appreciate any, well, I'm not saying she wouldn't appreciate it, she wouldn't understand this because she's not a crafter and nothing like this would appeal to her, so I wouldn't dream of doing her one as a, I mean, I would love it, but I don't think it would be her thing. It's not everybody's, is it? When I sort of talk about it, you know, there's certain friends that don't understand what I mean, and that's fine, you know, it's not what they like. I've made a mess of that. Oh, well and truly made a mess of that. I took it off to put it back on and then I've creased it. Let's just get that down. That's it. That's it. Just cut round that. So this is the side that is going to have, so I'm just going to cut this top again so I can see where the, how far up the vellum is going to come. And then I'll just test again and see if that's the vellum I want to go with. See, I need to cut it down as I can't see where I'm going. So I have to cut them first. I can always tidy them up afterwards, but I do need to have some sort of line so I know where I'm going. Yeah, I washed my mat down, but it still seems a bit dirty. I just thought I'd got a dirty mark on there. Right, so let's have a look. So if we go with that one on there, I do really like that. I don't know whether I want it now. I don't want any plain. Do I want that one? There is another one that I read. Oh, let me just try this one. This is one of my laces. I like that too. I think, you know, with this wedding one, I think that lace, I like that lace with that one a little bit better. Yeah, I do. Say, I printed a variety of things because I wasn't really sure. I couldn't sort of get my head around what went where, and yeah, which side I was going to use as the journaling side, and thought, well, don't have to use any of a journaling side. Rachel hasn't used them as a journaling side, and I was getting myself a bit confused with it. So I thought, well, I'm just going to get on and do it. And if I end up doing it different to what should be done, that's because I just, you know, it just didn't sort of. I think, again, it all depends on what you've got and what kind of, you know, pieces you have, and, you know, what postcards you have and whatever you. Right, so let's have a look at putting that on there straight for a start. On that edge. That's it. See, I've done this one different to the last one because I cut the other off first. This time I thought, well, I'll keep it on and just make sure I get that edge all sealed down before I cut it off. And you can see what I'm doing then. just get a bit nearer on that. That's it. That's that bit. And that's my pocket there. So I don't think there'll be an awful lot of room in these pockets. Right, what am I going to put on here? I feel I want something else on there. I'm quite liking just having a flower on there. Or do I like, oh no, that's too big. I quite like the flower. Just looking what else I've got. I've got one of these little playing cards behind that. That looks quite cute. And still maybe, what have I got here? Oh, it's a little bit of this. What's this? Take the white edge off this. It's just a bit of lace on the back of a printout. Yeah, quite like that on there. I think I'll go with that. Where have I put my book? So just put this right into the corner there. I don't know where that's going to go. Let's just put that. So I'm going to like that on there. And then I thought I've got a little bit of nice embroidered antique linen there. I don't know whether to put it that side. No, I think I'm going to put it that side. Let's get this down first. Oop. Put that on that, and then fabric tack just for this side. So, put that down there. And that's that one. I'm just wondering whether to put a stamp on this one. I've got something in one of my pots here. And I've got some stamps. I thought I had. Oh, maybe. Yeah, so that one's all finished. So let's have a look at another one then. What I want to do. What one? Oh, I'll try coffee dyed one. Try one of these ones. So again, I'm going to have that as either journaling space or so I'm going to have this side. So I'm just going to cut this down. I like these that have been done onto the coffee dyed paper. Well, I think, yeah, it will be coffee dyed, not tea stain. I think it is coffee dyed paper. Just very pale, because a lot of my coffee dyeing is dark. So I've got put a lot of coffee in. So yes, I'm going to have that as the journaling space. And I'm going to have this one. I'm going to put something. I think I'm just going to put the piece of vellum straight onto the back of this. And I think I'm going to go with that one there, because I do really like that. I'm just looking what part of it I want. Quite like that there, like that, with a bit of a pink flower in. So that's just, again, just get this edge. Well, if I can get some glue out. So I've got stuck up there. Get right on the very edge, if I can. Myself as much room as I can for, you know, whatever that's going inside it, the journaling card or whatever. There we go. And then just decide what bit I want. Put up a little bit and cut that edge off that's still got a bit of white edging on it. Oh, sorry, that was my nail scratching. Oh, no, Lena, don't do that, that's horrible. I've got glue all over here now, so I'll just rub a bit of that off. It's all come out all over my top. There we go. That's done. Okay. It's pretty. Oh, I like that one. That looks really pretty. And obviously that's the pocket. And then on this side it has got a bit of a stamp there. And have a bit of something on there. Quite like the heart. Let's see if I've got something else. I don't know. I'm just looking what I've got. It might not be the heart. Just looking whatever there is. Oh, I've got something. Oh gosh, I've got bits all over. Got a nice flower there. No, I don't like that. I do like the heart. I like a bit of that leaf. Don't think it goes right with that. I've got it in the pink as well. I do quite like that, but it's not just going where I want it to go. No, I don't like that. Got a butterfly there, but it's not being cut out. I haven't got time to cut things out really. What have I got? Oh, that's too big. But I could put that instead of the other. There's the stamp. Quite like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that on there. Quite like that one. Just looking if there was anything else. That's a bit red. I'd want a more pinkier one. No, I think I'm going to go with this one. Spending a lot of time faffing about when I clearly haven't got that much time. So that's that one. Quite like that on there. And then we'll do another one of these. I'll cut this out first. That one. And what am I going to do on this one? So on this side here, I think I am going to use one of I've got one of these. Oh, I like that. On the side that's going to be the pocket. I think I'm going to put that, I'm going to put it straight down onto the coffee dyed piece. Whoops. Got a piece that's gone all the way along from one side to the other. Stick the wrong bit down if I do that. Right, so let's have a look which piece I want. I want that piece about there. Let's just level this up. So I've got some not very level. That's it. Yeah, so I like that piece there. Let's make sure I get this. I have got a lot of glue coming out again. My table's going to be so stuck up. Right, let's just clean this bit off, even if it takes up a bit of time. I'm going to have to get rid of that bit. So, oops. And then this, if I decide that you want to, journal on that side, you can. Let's get a bit out the way. Oh, that's very uneven. I don't quite know what's happened there. That's better. And that's the pocket there. And then on this side here, what also I had, I've just tipped everything out on my desk, which makes it a bit more difficult to find anything. Let me have a look in here. I've got some of these. I don't know if I've got any small enough. Oh, she's cute. She could be going to the wedding. I got these ages and ages ago and thought I'd really enjoy using these, and then I just couldn't find the right way to use them. I like that, but a little feet are cut off. But I could put her like that. Oh yeah, I like her in there. I'm going to do that. That's if I can get this to... get this off first. Oh, there's a bit. Right, I've got that ready coming off. Then I'm just going to stick this down. Sort of work the two together because I want to put a sort of coming through it if I can. Let's grab that off there. Oh, like at weddings when they have all these different kind of photography. Oh God, I clearly haven't got time for that sticking to my hands. Just to put it there a minute. Right. And they do it like in a photo frame. Let's see if I can do that. And let's just get her where I want her. I haven't got my frame. Very straight. Clearly not my best idea. Come here. Come on. Well, if this hadn't have played up on me, I would have got this one done, but I faffed about with this and I've not got this straight, so I'm having to try and get it straight now. Oh, that is not very straight at all. Ah! Oh, for goodness sake, that took some doing. I wanted to say she looks pretty as a picture. But it's a bit skew with that. That's what I wanted on there, but I haven't got very long now. And then I was just looking on this vellum. I'm going to put one of these stickers, and I'm going to have the time to do this because that just messed me about. So hopefully I've just got the time to finish this one. If this will glue on the vellum, I don't know whether it will or not. Hopefully it will. That's it. That's that. So, just put my lids on my glue. And just make a bit of space. And just go through what I've done. I don't know where they've all gone. Not that one. That one. That one. That one. Was there one more? Or is that just wishful thinking? I thought there was one more. No, probably not. Right then, so let's have a look what we did. So we did this one with the piece of book page, just a plain book page, you know, the front of the book page on this one. And then this side here, we've just put a little piece in the corner on that one. And then we did this little tiny one with this lovely lady on, and you just get a really tiny tag. Oh, if I haven't stuck the two together. No, yeah, you can put a little tiny one in there, which I think's really cute. I really like that one. Then this one, I've just left that just as it is, and I've just used the back side of the coffee dyed side of the postcard, and then on this side I've just put a little stamp. So that one's really simple and very easy, not a lot going on that one. And then this one, got a little bit more going on both sides of this, and got the lace vellum on the back of there, and I backed it with some of the butterfly paper from G. Kerr's kit. So that's that one. And then this was the last one I just did, with a vellum sticker on top of the vellum. You still see through that as well. And then on that side I've got this photo frame that's not very straight with the little girl in it, but I do like that. And you've still got room to write if you want to write on there. So that's that one. So I did 2, 3, 4, 4.5. I did 4 normal size ones and a little tiny one there. So I think that was it. I don't think there was any more. So that's it for now. That's the challenge. That's so I'd like to say thank you ever so much for watching, and I will be back to you shortly. In the meantime, keep safe. Bye for now.